Advocacy is speaking and/or acting on behalf of people to secure the services they need and the rights to which they are entitled. Advocacy aims to ensure that people's opinions, wishes, or needs are expressed and listened to.
Hello, my name's Jim Walsh and I'm an advocacy worker with the SpeakOut advocacy project. If you're watching this film, it's possible that you've been referred for advocacy. And this film is basically to tell you a bit about advocacy and for some of the people who have used their services to share their experience of it. Lots of people throughout their life need advocacy at certain times. It's basically just someone to speak up for you, to support you, to go to meetings, to help you understand maybe documentation, letters you've received, to help you to write a letter, to write it for you, to support you get your point of view across. The main thing about advocacy is it's independent. It's independent for health, it's independent for social work, it's independent from your family, and your advocacy worker, be they a professional worker or a volunteer, will always be on your side. Their role is to support you, to help you understand your choices, to give you options, and maybe run through your options to see what the consequence of the options will be. But in all cases, to support you, they're only there for you. They'll not put their own opinions in or what they would like to happen. It's to listen to you and help you get your point of view across.
My name is Patricia Cairns. I've worked for SpeakOut since 1998 and took the post of project leader in 2001. I now job share with one of my colleagues, Jim Walsh. I'm really very interested in the whole idea of advocacy, and what brought me into the project was watching my sister growing up. My sister has a learning disability, and I've seen how she's been disadvantaged throughout her life by people making decisions for her, and sometimes not the right decisions. So that's why I've become very interested and passionate about the whole idea and the philosophy of advocacy.
How can SpeakOut Advocacy Project help you? After you contact us, or we've received a referral, we will arrange a meeting and discuss with you the issue for which you require advocacy support.
When you first meet your advocate, he or she will talk to you, and if appropriate, will talk to other people about the support that you need. You and your advocate will then agree on what you would like them to do. This is called your advocacy action plan. You can look at it, review it, change it at any time, but it's always your point of reference and why you're coming to the project and what you and your advocacy worker have agreed to do. Any information you disclose during your advocacy partnership will be kept confidential between you and your worker. All information will be kept under lock and key. The only time we break this confidentiality is if you were in danger or it was a danger to someone else.
You will now see some of the people that SpeakOut Advocacy Project have already supported.
My name is Alison and I'm 21 and I stay in East Kilbride. My advocate is helping me get more support and she also helps me to speak up for myself.
I'm Paul McConaughey. When I was in a mess, I was told by one of my friends to try SpeakOut project down in East Kilbride, down in the village. It was a self-advocacy group, and I said, well, I'll go down and speak to him. And I asked to come in, and you invited me in, and I was in a mess, and you started to help me solve my problems. Advocacy gave me the confidence to go to senior managers and argue the case for people who can't speak up for themselves, who are maybe scared of senior managers, and I'll say that's not right. I think everybody's the right to be able to speak for themselves if they feel they need to.
I'm Ross Thompson. I come from Blackall. My dad referred me to advocacy to see a baker therapist. They've helped me a lot. Advocacy helped me get into threshold. to get me more involved. I went to Surbiton Hall in Hamilton, where it was not age appropriate. We had a word with my social worker and we thought thresholds were breaks, and an awful lot better than sitting in a respite facility with no minibus, and SpeakOut helped me achieve that.
My name's Sandy Todd. My advocate helped me to join a collective advocacy group. I've been part of a PALS group, so it's a collective advocacy group, and I've got threshold hours and holidays with them. I've met more new people through. I've got more friends that are my same age as me and same interests. Advocacy has made me more confident in doing things.
My name's Michael Doherty, stay in Greenhouse. I have used advocacy before because they've helped me get my, before I got daily I didn't know anything about it, and then they helped me get filling the forms in, my disability living allowance to get me that. They've helped me with other employment issues as well. My advocacy helped me with the hotel, and she got me compensation because I was messed about with my employer. My advocate helped me get a job, and I've got money coming in as well. I got a life of my own as well. Advocacy helped me get the life that I want.
My mum and my are staying in Stonehouse. My advocate comes with me to my meetings to fight for a guardianship order.
My name's Scott McClucky. My friend recommended me to contact SpeakOut, and I'm glad I did. My advocate, he listens, he's helpful, he's supportful. He listens to what I've got to say and makes sure that my rights are achieved. He's wrote me letters, and we've been to meetings to discuss my circumstances. Well, he looked to support me for employment. My confidence has grown a lot, made me more independent. I represent Scotland for the Royal College of Psychiatrists, and I need to travel around Britain. I know my advocate's always on my side.
Geraldine Hand. I'm from East Kilbride. They protect my rights. They got an OT in for me, and I got messed about with the bank, and I got help with that. And I'm a secretary of a big group, and I'm going to college twice a week, and they got me a literature class. I've been going for about 2 years now, and I came on a long way, and they've got a lot of confidence, and that's through accuracy. 2.5 years ago I didn't have that.
My name is Ryan Wisley, and I've had an advocate for about 3 years, and they've helped me with numerous things. One of the things that they helped me with was benefits, getting the right benefits, making sure I got the right benefits and things. They also helped me get the right accommodation. I would say it first off, I wasn't offered very good accommodation, and then with the help of my advocate I got the right support and the right help and got the right accommodation. They also helped me get in people just to help me with my shopping and things, so they also sorted that out for me. They've been very understanding and very supportive. They have also, in the process of helping me get my driving licence and get funding for it. I get quite a bit of funding, and I'm now in the process of looking for a driving instructor. With the job I'm in, my work are wanting me to drive the van, so it's going to help my work. So through the advocate getting this, it's really going to help my work and help me, and it could also lead me to other jobs, whether it be being a delivery driver or just being a driver in general. So it's been a big help. And every single time I've needed their help, I've needed their support, they've always been there, and I think that they're absolutely brilliant. Any time I've needed anything, they've 110% been there to help me.
Hello, I'm Gary McIntyre, staying in East Kilbride. SpeakOut has helped me when I stayed in a long stay hospital to get out of the long stay hospital. SpeakOut's helped me live the life I want, not what other people wanted. They've helped me speak up for my rights and they've been there for me from the beginning. I've started a self-advocacy group named Lanarkshire Race. It's grown from strength to strength. I've got more confidence. I'm also involved with the Royal College of Psychiatrists down in London, representing Scotland.
All of the people that you've seen in this film have given their permission. They said it was okay for us to put their stories on films, and they hope it would help people understand more about advocacy. The benefit of advocacy is that your advocate, whether they be paid, that's a professional or a volunteer, someone who gives up time to do it, is that they're there for you. Nobody else, they're independent of everybody else, and their role is to support you in your choices and to support you through the problem you have at that time.
We hope that people like the service and like their worker and are happy with the outcomes that we hopefully help them secure, but nevertheless we do realise that people might not be too happy, thus we have a complaint procedure. If you're not happy with the service, the first thing you would do is contact me and I'll try and resolve the difficulty informally. If that can't be done, an investigation will take place and I'll pass the findings of my investigation to my line manager who will look at it. And if we can't resolve your complaint at that level, the next protocol would be to contact social work resources and let them know that you're not happy with the service that SpeakOut provide.
We've found out that a lot of people who use our service, once they've used advocacy, they've moved on and joined the collective group called Lanarkshire Race, where they meet with other people who have used the service, and they get together once a month and they support each other through that group, and they can campaign on issues that affect them all. And Lanarkshire Race have agreed to be filmed at one of their meetings.
Lanarkshire Race is a collective advocacy group comprising of adults with a learning disability. All of the committee, the chair, the secretary, treasurer and vice chair have learning disabilities, and they make decisions in conjunction with their members about the group's activity. Collective advocacy is a really powerful tool. Firstly, on a personal level, it allows people better social opportunities, it allows people to network more effectively, but on a more strategic level, it allows people to influence policy and procedure and lets the local authority and the health board and people who make decisions about learning disability, it gives those bodies the opportunity to actively engage with people who they wish to provide services to, and hopefully through that interaction services will become more person focused.
At SpeakOut, we believe that advocates can and do make a difference. Remember that anyone who lives in South Lanarkshire area can use the project. All referrals are confidential.
If anyone's interested in using an advocate or indeed wants information about advocacy or collective advocacy, all they have to do is ring and somebody will give them an overview of the type of work that we do and the type of service that we offer. And again, just pick up the phone and give me a ring and hopefully we can clarify some of the things that advocates do.
I would recommend advocacy to anybody.
I would recommend anybody that's leaving school to use SpeakOut because I think they're very good at organisation. I think they're very, there's a lot of involvement in it. There's a lot of night, there's a very good peer group with pals. It's a very good organisation.
My advocacy group is always there for me if I need any help.
I feel advocacy is a confidence builder for me, especially me with I've had to fight all my life for what I've got, and if I knew advocacy were there earlier, I'd have used it earlier, but I didn't know anything about it. I just feel that advocacy has been absolutely amazing.
I'm going to go to the United States for the first time, and advocacy helped me to get that.
I feel I've got higher self-esteem.
I'd recommend Speak Out for anyone because they back you up. They do not take any sides apart from the one they're advocating for.
Thank you to everybody in the SpeakOut project for all their help and support over the last couple of years.
I feel I'm in control, and I'm my own person. I do more things for myself now. I'm capable of doing more things for myself. Could I do this 2.5 years ago? No, I would run into the room.
For more information about Speak Out Advocacy Project, Lanarkshire East or PALS, contact us on 01 355 230 202.